y'all doing today? Thank you for joining back in another session of From the Desk of a Sinner. I'm your host, Brandon Trapp. Um, Thank you all for coming back and checking my page out. Um, Today is a great topic. I'm gonna have to. It's a lot of information, so I had to put it in two different videos. Um, but we're gonna be covering this drug, this thing, this so misunderstood, so widely used word that's really an action word, action verb, but um, we use it as a noun, or you know, love, 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 love. What do I know about love? What do I know about love? Well, I've been in love before. I've been I've been out of love before. I've been um, just about all facets of the word. Um, it's a great topic because a lot of us don't even know what it is. You know, we can love the way we feel that's right, um, but a lot of times it's wrong. You know, we are loving the wrong way. Uh, but I've been doing a little research about the different types of loves. That there are different ways you love. Like a boyfriend loves his girlfriend or wife is different from how he loves his mother or his kids. You know, it's different types of love. So to understand love, to understand it, we must break it down and figure out what level do we find ourselves stuck in the most. You know, that'll be smart. That'll be a good start to find out what love is. You know, that's a good question to be asked. What is love? Do I even know what it is? Like, have I ever been loved? Am I in love? Like, you know, so today we're addressing those topic of love. Today I'm going to cover four of the different types of love. And I just just how you meet somebody. You know, you generally, a lot of times we love with our eyes first. You know, well, love is what it should be shown, but 9 times out of 10, it's what we see that germinates into our heart. You know, so love is a physical. It's a physical. It should be a physical action verb. Like you should know I love you for what I show you, not what I tell you. You know, the first love, which we all can identify with. Everybody in the world can identify with this love. 'Cause this is generally the base tense, the base, you know, the purest form of love, the broken down to the scientific, like molecule down to the compound. It's eros. Eros derived from the Greek word erotic. Well, erotic comes from eros. Is derived, and we know what erotic is. You know, it's sensual, sexual love. It's a physical attraction, a physical desire. A lot of love start that way. Many of them start that way, and they turn into something else. Sometimes they linger in that area. The problem with eros is if you're not touching someone or showing a passion, a sensual sexual passion, it kind of like withers off. Like it don't stand strong long, because that's something that has to constantly be engaged to reaffirm and confirm that person that you love them. A lot of guys we stuck in that. Um, um, if we can go back to the Trojan War. The Trojan War was fought. The movie Troy. I know a lot of you seen that movie Troy. It was fought over a prince wanting to take another man's wife. It wasn't no other love but eros. It was erotic. Like he was aroused by her, and he was drawn away by her. So it's safe to say that his love caused the war. So Cupid Cupid is another that it's all Greek mythology stuff, but Cupid, when he draws his arrow back and he hits you, that love that takes over is Eros. Eros is good, for the right frame and with the right person in the right setting, but it can be damaging as well because if all you can offer is Eros love, you make the person that you with feel like that's it. Like you just you want to be romantic all the time. Like love me another way. But a lot of us men are stuck in Eros. We are like we stuck because a lot of us don't know. Maybe we haven't seen it. Maybe haven't seen it displayed, but we don't know how to get unstuck from that. A lot of us don't even know it's 7 types of love. So Eros is important. It's the base of all. It's the base of love, and I think it's essential. It's important. You gotta have it. It's a must have. But it can't be the only form of love. It can't be. You can't sustain a long-term relationship with just Eros. You can't. But it's important. It's important. It's very important. In a marriage, you gotta have it. You gotta have it. You gotta have both levels of Eros because you want to satisfy, mentally, and you want to satisfy physically. So, Eros, it is important. It's important. That's our first love, Eros. And not to. I'm not making light of any other love when I cover them. I'm gonna cover 4 today, and on the next one I'm gonna cover 3. But yeah, I feel Eros is very important. I was gonna say something else, but the second love is philia. Philia, Philia. Now, what does that sound like to you? What city does that sound like? Philadelphia. Philadelphia is dubbed, nicknamed the city of brotherly love. So what do you think philia love is? You said brotherly love? Yeah. It's the city of it's brotherly love. It's a friendship love. It's a love that once you see a lot of couples go through, start off Eros and then you become best friends. You be watching the game together. It's like you in a relationship with your friend. Like no pun, not like that, but like you become that close and that friendly that your love has exceeded just physical, and that's what a lot of couples shoot for. Like they shoot their friendship love. Like you wanna. It's a love where two agree on a common goal or a common thought. If the common thought is marriage, a successful marriage, they agree on that thought and they work towards that thought. I'm being the best me to sharpen the best you. That's what filial love is. That's what friends do. Like good friends, they want to see you better. They want to see you in a better situation than you were yesterday. Same thing with in a relationship. Filial, even though it's brotherly love, you can have that brotherly love in your relationship, and that sustains a lot longer than just Eros. So Eros grows into philia if done right. Eros grows into philia. So once you reach philia, you are in that. You see couples just playing, they joking, like, oh man, that's the kind of love. They're like best friends, the stuff that people desire for. That's because they've reached philia. They've passed the Eros stage. Like they went through it. Like if you see them at philia, they went through Eros too. But they're at a place now that they can enjoy each other, and it's no longer just about the physical attraction no more. It's more about the substance of the person and where we growing from here. Okay, man. This disclaimer: I'm no love doctor. I ain't been in school with none of this. But My mind, I have been in love. I have had my heart broken. I have had a divorce. I mean, I've succeeded in love and I failed at it. So that gives me some type of degree somewhere. but uh, but yeah, philia is an important love. It's very important. It's a very important love. And like I said, a lot of people strive for that love. You know, you get past eros, you get the philia. It's like you know, it's my home girl. Like but I can watch basketball with her, football. We can talk about everything under the sun. And it's not no judgment because it's like my friend. But we romantic. We intimate as well. So we still have eros connected to it, but philia, is more of a it philia is transformed eros. It's eros on steroids. So it has the qualities that eros has. It's just you know it's friendship at the basis. It's the friendship at the basis of eros. It's erotic. It's sexual. It's sensual. So we're gonna cover eros and we cover philia. The next one it's called storge. 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 Storge is a familiar love. It's like your love from you have for your kids, like from parents to kids, from grandparents to children. Like it's just that type of love. Like I mentioned earlier, you don't love your girlfriend the same way you love your brother. You don't love your brother the same way you love your mother. Everybody gets a different type of love. So storage is the one that a parent loves that kid with. Now, if you think about that, when a woman has a child, she's delivering a baby. She's never seen that baby. Once that baby arrives, the love that takes over that woman is complete storage. It is love without it's love on an object that's familiar to you. Like you've been in my body for 9 months. Like I love you. Like it's a familiar love. That's what it is. Storage is a familiar love. Like the love I have for my mom, or she had for me. She had me, so her love for me is a acquaintance type love. Like I know you for so long. You came from me. Like you derived in me. That's what storage is. Storage is it's a hopeful love, and it can be taken wrong as well because a lot of people in relationships, you get in a relationship, and like I said, you start off with eros. Once you start in eros, some people make it to philia, some don't. Some people stay in eros, but a lot of people will expect storage when you're in the eros place. Like you'll be in the eros place and you'll be expecting storage, which storage comes with familiarity. So the more you see someone, the more they are like reassuring you, like things are going good. Basically, the better chances you have at that. Now storage, that's how a lot of relationships can go wrong too as well, because you expect your wife or you expect your wife, men expect their wives to treat them like their mother, to love them like their mother did, and women expect this. Some women expect their husbands to treat them to love and treat them like their dad did, when it's nearly impossible to do that because it's a familiar love. If I'm just meeting you, we in our 30s, our mid 30s, it's gonna be. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it'll be harder. It's harder to work to just automatically get the storage. I can't love you like your dad did right now. I may never be able to do it, but it's not impossible. I'll never be a person's dad. A person never be my mom, but you can duplicate, and you can identify with those loves. You can copy that. You can copy those loves. But storage is what strive for. It is strive for that. Once you reach storage, just think of a mother whose child just hurt them so many times. I had my share of my mom. We all did with her, but her love never swayed. She's not perfect. She got mad at times. Sometimes she'll cuss you out, whoop you. You get older, you want to talk to you sometimes, but her love never wavering. I know for a fact, no matter what I do, my mama's gonna love me. I know her. And even in storage, you can get a person to a point where they can kind of stop loving you. Like it's not foolproof. It's not bulletproof love. It's not bulletproof love, but it's close. It's very close. So, eros, erotic. When you think of eros, think of sex. Think of sex. Philia, friendship, brother. Like I love my boys. That's philia. Storage, familiar love. Just think of how your mama loves you. And the last one I want to cover today is agape. Agape, agape, agape. Agape love is, to me, the most broad, the most selfless love ever. Ever. Now I'm a believer in Christ. I believe Christ died, rose, again. He's still alive now. I believe it with all my heart. So the love that he has for us is agape. Agape is the love where there's no return on his investment. Like he has a return on his investment as far as us being his people. But agape, it don't love. It don't love to get something back. It don't love to get the return. He love and know you can't return it. That's agape. That's the love where the other three I mentioned, eros, philia, storage, that love can go away if done wrong, if neglected. Like, a person could be showing philia like to his homeboy. The love ain't coming back. Eventually you human. You like, man, whatever. Same thing with eros. You're not getting what you feel in that relationship. The eros, I forget them. But with agape, it's impossible. It's God's love. Like I love you because I love you. It's not nothing you can do. It's nothing you can say. It's nothing you can take yourself out of. You can't do it. You can't do it. Your love is cemented. It's cemented. You can't sway this love. This is for you, and you can't change it. That's agape's love. Agape, God's love. That's when you think of agape, think of God's love. Love imperfect. Love, that's perfect love. That's 1 Corinthians 13 love. Like if anybody if anybody is a believer in Christ and feel you love or you know how to love and all this, if you read 1 Corinthians chapter 13, I read it. I haven't loved right a day of my life. According to that, I haven't loved nobody right. Nobody. It mentions so much stuff, but that's that love. It's hinting towards that love that God displays. So, agape, God's love. You can't get out of it. You can't win yourself more in it. You in it. You can't do nothing to get out of it. He loves you regardless. If you the president of the world, a president of the United States, if somebody, a very important political figure, or if somebody who down on their luck, feel like the world is on them, he loves you the same. That's agape, and it's nothing you can his love. That love can't be bribed. It can't be bribed. Eros can be bribed. Philia can be bribed. Storage can be bribed with the right person, right thing, right words. But agape can't be. It can't be manipulated. It can't be done that way. So today, eros, philia, storage, agape. Those four loves. I just challenge anybody that's listening to figure out where you at with your love and what can help you get to the next one. Like I said, the next time we sit down together, I'll be covering three more loves. Like always, thank y'all for coming out. hanging with your boy Brandon Trapp. Y'all hanging with me. Thank you for doing that. Come out again. Thank you for everybody who subscribed. I think I got like 25 subscribers now. I was hype on that. I was hype. But thank y'all for subscribing. Yeah, I'm about to get off here, so I'm unbutton this thing because it's choking my neck. Y'all be cool. Love y'all. DGD.